I saw some great research from NAB today, which highlights Australia's trade relationship with the US amid the Trump tariff threats. So the US holds the largest trade deficits on goods with China, the EU and Mexico. You can see this here in grey with negative balances, and it basically means it imports more from these countries than it exports. But Australia is one of the few, including Central and South America, where it's the opposite. It has a trade surplus. US exports $34.6 billion worth of goods to Australia, but imports just 16.7. That means the US has a trade surplus with Australia of $17.9 billion. And it's that trade surplus which the Australian government hopes will spare it from being slugged with import tariffs into the US. Beef is Australia's highest value export commodity to the US at about $2.5 billion, followed by gold and pharmaceutical products. Steel is further down the list. But even if Australia avoids tariffs, there are indirect risks, especially if there are implications for China. And that's because the share of Australian exports to China and other Asian nations dwarfs that of the US. Those risks could include a deal for China to increase imports of goods from the US, resulting in less of a need for Australian products, or if tariffs hit China's economy and it demands less of Australia's key commodities like iron ore.